This is Steve from Boxing UK in association with Supreme CBD. Still in Liverpool, Eddie? They got a bit spicy up there, didn't they?
It was good. I think just Liam Smith coming in tight at the number. I think he was an ounce and a half, 2 ounces over. Took the kecks off and was bang on the weight. But there was too many people around the scales, too close to the fighter. Obviously, we got the towel up. Shane don't trust it, So it was just in the end, just get out of the way, let the board do their job. He came in bang on the number. And good to go for a massive fight.
The two fighters are quite calm, but the two trainers, there's a little bit brewing there, isn't there?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Joe was quite vocal yesterday, and obviously Shane's always opinionated, but Shane's out there protecting his fighter, as is Joe McAnally. They want to see what's going on, and sometimes when you're around scales and it's, you're on a stage, it can flicker. Just half an ounce is a difference, but everyone cleared out and he got the job done.
It goes back to the point you were making yesterday, wasn't it, about face-offs and having somebody in the middle to split them up? Yeah. Were you tempted?
No, but I just feel that was a comment I made yesterday because I just feel that you got two guys up there, strong men, that are. What people have to remember about fighters is they're not in a normal position. They're not normal individuals where they're up there on a stage. You've got 500 people in here. You've got 10,000 people tomorrow. We're all there to watch them fight. Yeah, that's not normal. So when they're weighing in and they're tight of the weight and they're agitated, you have to be ready. Not just me, but I have to have people there, as you see, a couple of lumps to jump in and separate, because it can be the difference between a fight taking place or not, and it can bring the game into disrepute. We like a bit of tension, of course we do as promoters, but we can't have people chinning each other, and that's why we've got to make sure that the precautions are in place.
A couple of quick ones. Shannon Courtenay's missed weight there, Eddie. Can you tell us anything?
Yeah, she'll make her own statement later today. I mean, she's trained really, really hard for this camp. Unfortunately, couldn't make weight today. And Jamie Mitchell has the massive opportunity tomorrow. The bigger challenge now for Shannon is realising I've lost my belt on the scales, and I've still got to win.
So she'll not make it?
No, she won't make weight, and she has to win tomorrow night and then try and fight for the vacant title again. But like her life right now, probably all completely up in the air. She's got, I said to her earlier, it is what it is. It's done. Get over it, defend your title. Jamie Mitchell they now think, wow, we're in an unbelievable position. And it's going to be a really, really tough fight, an even tougher fight now.
A couple of quick ones. We went through the card yesterday. Can you give us any further details on why Rhiannon Dixon and Natasha Jonas aren't on?
Yeah, so with Natasha, I was really disappointed with Joe Gallagher's comment. So originally Natasha agreed to actually rematch Katie Taylor for an absolute fortune in December, or fight for a world title here. They chose to have a smaller fight. We gave them 6 opponents, ranging from Victoria Bustos, who I think's lost to Taylor, Brackhouse, all these people, Erica Farias, who's lost 4 of her last 6, other opponents as well, and they refused those opponents. In the week, they come forward with an opponent, I think was 4-4. I wasn't very happy with it, but I accepted it. And unfortunately, after her management team tried to make the fight, they couldn't make that fight. 2 days ago, they come to me with an opponent that was 1-10 or 2-10. And honestly, the answer is no. Because I'm the only one, for a complete and utter mismatch, I'm not doing it. The purse was contracted. It was a lot of money to fight on Saturday night. These opponents are opponents that all world-class fighters are beating with ease. Natasha Jonas is a world-class fighter. I want to make a decent matchup. And they turned all these opponents down after turning down Katie Taylor and a world championship fight. And then they want to give me a 1-10 or a 2-10. No, I'm not. No, we don't want that fight. So that's the reason she's off. Rhiannon Dixon was much more unlucky. She had a French opponent that I think on Tuesday or Wednesday pulled out of the fight. And quite frankly, myself, Steve Wood, our matchmaker, Ross in the office, went everywhere in Europe to try and find a replacement. Asked Steve Wood. And the problem is now, Mexico's on the red list, Argentina's on the red list, and many other South American territories where all these opponents generally come from. And it was just an absolute impossibility. So for Rhiannon Dixon, she will be rescheduled in the very near future. Replacing them is Robbie Davis Jr. So I now don't get the stick from the Robbie Davis Jr. fans, but I get the stick from the Rhiannon Dixon fans. So I felt it was important to let people know the reason. It's not that we didn't want Natasha Jonas on the card, but I can't put a complete mismatch on the card. It's embarrassing. You've got to fight, so anyway, it is what it is. So Robbie Davis Jr. jumps on the card tomorrow night, and on we go.
Brilliant. Last one, Eddie. Obviously Smith Fowler's the main one, everyone can't wait. Have you got a secret fight you're looking forward to that you can recommend to the fans?
There's so many. I mean, like when you look at the main fights on the card, of course, Shannon Courtenay's going to be in a really tough fight. Smith Fowler's unbelievable. Cheeseman Williamson, I think he's just I can't. There's certain times you see a fight you can't see going any other way than being a classic. That's one of them. Smith Fowler's another one. Metcalf Conway's another one. Willis against Charlton's another one. I love Sokolowski against Solomon Dakers. Great fight as well. So it's just a brilliant night of boxing.
Eddie Hearn, thanks for your time.
Cheers,
See you tomorrow.
Cheers, mate.